Are you thinking about moving to Denver, Colorado and just need a little bit of guidance? Don't really know how to relocate from another state as easy as stress-free as possible? Well, that's exactly what this video is for. Let's get started. Hi there, Christy Lee here, and I am a local real estate agent in the state of Colorado, but more importantly, I am a native of Colorado. If you're new to my channel, all of my videos are catered to help you figure out where the best place to move to is. If that's something that interests you, please click that subscribe button right there. That way you are notified every time I have a new video. Now, as much as I love making these videos for you, I love helping you more. So please use that information right there. Give me a call, shoot me a text, whatever it might be, and I'd be more than happy to talk to you. So essentially, that's exactly what this video is about, because I do know that a lot of people are moving from outside of Colorado, moving here, and they need help. And to be perfectly honest, that's pretty much what my entire business is based off of. I have so many people reaching out to me and wanting help moving to Colorado, figuring out the areas that they should move to, price points, and just overall what they need to do, because it does get overwhelming. So let's just jump right in. What do you do? How does it go about, getting into the process of moving to Colorado? Well, first off, if you were to contact me, you would have a Zoom conversation. I want to hop on and I want to see what it is that you're looking for. Why are you moving here? What part or area are you interested in? What's the reasoning behind that area? What's your price point, of course, all of that good stuff. But mainly I really want to get a feel for who you are. You could get an idea of who I am, and just to see if we're, a good fit and see if that actually works. From there, and my most favorite part is I offer a market education day. Now, what is a market education day? Well, essentially what that means is that you come out to Colorado, and for the most part, I'm assuming you're going to be coming out here at some point, right? So you come out to Colorado and we take a day, maybe 2 days, and just take a look at areas. Let's just see what feels good to you. What areas feel good to you? Not only that, what does, say, $700,000 look like in one part of the area or one part of Denver compared to another part of Denver, or compared to south area or north part of Colorado? It's all going to look different. And that's what you need a local expert to tell you and to explain to you and, help guide you where, particular areas that fit your lifestyle and budget are going to be the most relevant to you. So that's exactly what a market education day is just essentially get you familiar with towns, cities, neighborhoods, price points. There's absolutely no cost to you whatsoever. It's just getting in your car and driving around and having some fun for a few hours. All right, so the third thing I always recommend my clients to do, especially when they are here, is talk to the locals. Go out to dinner in an area that you're interested in and talk to them. Sit at the bar and get to know the people who are living in that area. If you see people when you're driving through the neighborhood, stop and talk to the neighbors. See what they have to say about particular neighborhoods and, surrounding areas. And then also, a lot of people are always online. They have, their Facebook communities. Reach out to them. See what they think of particular communities, because this is the way you're going to be able to figure out what feels good to you. The locals are going to know, and most likely they're going to tell you, just like I'm going to tell you. So talk to them. Figure out another option or another point of view other than mine or anybody else that you might be watching. Talk to other people and see what they have to say. Okay, so at some point, unless you're paying cash, at some point you're going to have to talk to a lender. And mainly this is because obviously, you need to know how much you could afford. I would hate to go out and spend this market education day and be looking at all these houses to find out that maybe that is not the price point you want to stay in, and maybe now you're sad because you can't afford this particular house and we have to reevaluate and look at this particular house. So at some point, you're going to need to speak with a lender. Now, I highly recommend going with a local lender. So speak with myself or any realtor out here that you choose to go with. We all have our, preferred lenders. None of us get kickbacks from it. We just highly recommend whoever we work with. But definitely go with a local lender. And the reason why I say this is the big banks, say Wells Fargo, Chase, all of those banks, they're all well and fine. but they're really hard to get a hold of outside of normal business hours and weekends. So if you're wanting to write an offer, and if it's in a competitive market and the listing agent is reading all of these offers and they want to talk to the lender, they're not going to be able to get a hold of your Wells Fargo lender on Saturday night at 8 o'clock. So that's kind of the downside of it. So you might lose out on that offer because of that reason. If you have a local lender, someone who is actually available at any given time, which most are, they're going to answer their phone because they want to help you out as much as I want to help you out. So they're going to answer your phone, and they're going to be your advocate as well. And they're going to try to push how great you are because they've been working with you and they know more than a bigger bank. So that is something that I highly recommend doing probably before you do really any of the other stuff, is just at least figure out what you can afford with a local lender. Okay, so next part of my personal process is you come out, you have a market education day, and let's just say maybe you're not fully ready to buy a house right then. You're just doing your due diligence and you're trying to figure out where you want to move. Perfect. Now we've narrowed some things down. Now we know that you want to stay within this particular area or this particular neighborhood. Cool. Well, a lot of people are not able to come back to Colorado to take a look at these houses, especially as quickly as they go off the market. So my job, and what I highly do for all of my clients, is I do FaceTime videos for you. So if you see a house you absolutely love and you want me to get over there, I will get over there and I will FaceTime you through the entire process. I am extremely honest about how I feel the house's condition is, the smell, anything like that, because I don't want you to be upset with me because I happen to not mention that there was scratches on the floor or there was a dog or cat smell, anything like that. But that is another way that you can move to Colorado without actually physically looking at anything. I mean, a lot of people are able to do that, and I will be, majority of my business actually is done that way. And I like to take the pressure off because I'm able to be at all these places that you are not able to be. So, take my services and run with them because they are truly helpful for most people. After that, let's say you find the perfect house, we'll write the offer, and then you need to talk about whether or not you need a post-occupancy. They need a post-occupancy. So that's something that we'll figure out, during the process. But if you're moving from another state here and someone else has a post-occupancy, that's totally fine because maybe it's going to work out for your benefit if you need one or you can't get out here until school ends or whatever that might be. But what's cool about that is a lot of times, this is now your house, right? So you do become kind of a landlord in that situation, but it is your house. So if you want contractors to go in or if you want cleaners or whatever, I'm here to help you with that as well. So even though you're not physically here, and maybe you do have the seller still living there with a post-occupancy, or maybe you don't. I don't know. That's going to be a whole different story between whatever scenario you're in. But my job out here is to help you with those vendors getting out here. So maybe I put a lockbox on that door. Maybe someone, so they can have access in and out of the house while you're gone. I would be there to check on the house. If it's a new build community, I will be there checking on the status of, the building process, sending you pictures, or even going through all the walkthroughs that might be. So even though you're not physically here, I am. And so I am your advocate to help the entire process run as smoothly as possible. All right, and then from there, we should have everything by now probably taken care of. Again, I've had my eyes and ears on the entire situation, and you might be 1,000 miles away, which is fantastic because I am here for you. And you can schedule your movers or maybe your pods, whatever is the best route for you, and you can move out here whenever is the most convenient for you. I absolutely love doing this for all of my clients. This is a majority of how I do my business. I love helping you move out here and helping you be as less stressed as possible. That is my job. So please reach out to me at any time if you have any questions or if you need my help in any way finding a house and help you, facilitate the entire process moving out here. That's what I do. That's why I love what I do. So please reach out to me. Remember to click that subscribe button right there. That way you are notified every time I have a new video. And then to the next video, take care.